taking a moment to orient yourself to your own breathing, your body, to this moment, and to where you are and how you are doing today. Noticing how much your attention is aligned with the outside, looking, sensing, receiving information, and turning your attention to also have an inward gaze, perhaps lowering your eyes, sensing the internal landscape, and inviting yourself to explore our topic this month, which is aligning ourselves and our lives so things are best for us. And as a meditation, return to in the hustle and the bustle, and also in the emotional terrain, and the pulls and the tugs, the to-dos, and in the midst of the commitments that you have to yourself, returning to a sense of what it is that you need and what is most important, and seeing to what degree today you can respond to, I am important and I am able to put myself at the center of my life. Let's just breathe in silence for a few moments and feel anything that comes up with the concept of putting ourselves at the center, especially all the many commitments to those we love and care for, our family members, our pets, our practice, our many work commitments, our patients, all the commitments that we care about, and seeing to what degree, in the highest sense, we can feel comfortable with placing self with a capital S at the center. As you sit for a few moments in silence, just noticing if anything crowds in to your consciousness, to your attention, any thoughts or needs or things from the past or future, and just noting those, because sometimes those are the clues of what takes us off center. When we make a commitment to something that's important, sometimes everything else will show up. So as you sit in silence, just noticing what happens for you. Are you able to come into this moment? Are you able to breathe and allow the invitation to be in yourself and to put yourself in the center and first? Seeing to what degree this can be as effortless as possible, as opposed to a struggle. No need to fight. No need to hold on, but instead letting go. So there's only you, your breath, and just a sensing and an internal posture. A connection and alignment with yourself and not just your ego and all the things you have to do and what's required of you, but a deeper sense of yourself, which evolves over time and deepens. At any time, if you're listening to this recording, you can press pause and have some space to just sit, allowing your own ideas and images, feelings, allowing things to surface for your own information and integration on this important topic of alignment. an invitation to align with your own heart, your own joy, the places of the deepest meaning for you, and what matters the most to you. Where you want to put the most care, which includes your own physical, mental, spiritual well-being. So right now we're sitting, allowing breath, and seeing to what degree we can just sit, feeling your feet on the floor, noticing if your head is aligned over your spine, just letting yourself breathe and be for a few moments, not making this complicated. Instead, just noticing, sitting, listening, and as opposed to doing and orienting to the outside, all you're doing is pausing and being, prioritizing your own well-being, an inquiry. Where am I? What matters most? Giving yourself a moment to just answer that question, just for a few breaths. What is most important to me? Including your own well-being in the question. What matters the most to you? What is the number one thing right now? Might be hard to choose one, but seeing if you can allow just a little simplicity. What is most important for me, to me? And placing one hand on your tummy and one hand on your heart. Let's just take some breaths and feel your hands rise and fall as you breathe, hopefully not just in the chest, but also in your whole torso. Taking some breaths, giving yourself a moment to come into where you are, come into this moment to fully arrive. To understand this is a process of asking questions, and there's no way to do this wrong or right. But you have the opportunity, and sometimes even 5 minutes, to sit in silence and connect with yourself in the deepest way. It's an option throughout the day, at any time. What matters? And with time, to be able to say, I matter. Let's do 2 more deep breaths, just feeling your hands rise and fall. Letting go on the exhalations. Making contact with your hands with yourself. Final breath. Releasing anything you need to let go of. Just sitting. And to complete our meditation, I'll just invite you to rub your hands together, create a little friction, a little heat, and then to place the heels of the palms right on the eyes. Relax the forehead, relax the jaw. Continue to breathe. And I like to bring my hands into my lap, palms face up, just try to remember that throughout the day and throughout the week and throughout the month, just in an attitude and a posture of receptivity to myself, to what's going on around me, as opposed to resistance and fighting. Just an open palm, relaxed hand posture of being receptive and saying, okay. I hope you have a wonderful day.